So I brainstormed some 3x3 topics, and what came to mind was inserts. There's all sorts of different inserts for F2L pairs under different circumstances. And your last F2L pair insert can influence your EO for last layer. And there are rotation lists, back slot inserts, and front slot inserts. So I guess today we'll just talk about some of them. So first, let's just briefly go over the front slot basic inserts. So if you have a F2L pair on your left-hand side pair like this, and you want to insert it into the right slot, it's simply RU prime, R prime. And then same case for the left hand, which is mirrored, so L prime, U, L. And then another common front slot insert is the split case. So this is when you have different colors on top in the shape of an L, and then white is pointing towards your right hand side. So this you would just do R, U, R prime. And then same case on the left, which you would just do L prime, U prime, L, just like that. Here are some pretty basic inserts for front slots, technically requiring a rotation. So if you see we rotate, then this pair would just be done the same way as the righty insert, like that. However, if we don't want to rotate, we can actually just do F, U prime, F prime, like that. And then same case on the left, the pair is here, you can rotate to insert, but if you don't want to, then you could do F prime, U, F. And another common case is a pair like this. Again, you can insert to the left and insert it lefty. However, if you don't want to, you can actually use hedge to insert this pair in here from this angle. And that goes like this. F, R prime, F prime, R. Same thing for the lefty case, even though I barely use the lefty hedge for inserts. So that would look like F prime, L, F, L prime. To wrap up the front slots, we have something called the sledgehammer, and we'll also talk about this a little more in the EO section of this video. So if you have a pair like this, you can either bring it over, insert righty, or you could just do a sledgehammer from this angle to insert the pair. And the sledgehammer trigger goes R prime, F, R, F prime. And same thing with the left hand, the pair like this, and you can just do L, F prime, L prime, F, like that. Now we will talk about the basic backslot inserts. So as you can see, if we rotate twice, we can solve this pair with lefty. However, from this angle, the pair actually goes in like this. And watch the finger tricks because they're very important. So you can actually do an R prime and then a U and then R. So that reverse flick, you can either do it like that, or you can do a reverse push like this for that pair. Same case on the left hand side. For my right hand, I prefer to push, but for my left, I prefer to reverse flick. So this case, again, rotate twice, then we can insert it with the basic righty insert. However, from this angle, we don't want to rotate, and we can always do L, U prime, L prime, like that. So if you have a pair like this, you can either rotate twice and insert with lefty, but from this angle, you can also choose to do a back sledgehammer. And we'll talk more about this case with the EO section as well. But the back sledgehammer goes like this. I like to rotate up when doing this. R, U prime, R prime, U, like that. You can do the same case for the left. However, I'm not really great at that, so you can mirror it if you want. Additional special back slot inserts. If you see rotate once, then you can do a U and then with righty insert. However, from this angle, there's actually a special algorithm involving M moves, but it's pretty quick and easy. So we actually do wide R prime, put the pair in with U prime, hide the pair with R, and then U, and then we do an M prime. So that actually inserts the pair into the back. And you could do the same case for the left. I do both of these. So you can do a fat L and then insert the pair into the slot with U, hide the pair with L prime, U prime, M prime, just like that. Another really cool back slot insert is the split pair insert. So you can see we can rotate and then do R, U, R prime to bring that pair in. However, from this angle, you can actually do wide F, R, wide F prime, just like that. You could do the same case for the left, but I am not the greatest at it. but the concept is the same. You can do F prime, L, F, just like that. Another cool insert into the back, if you have a pair that's paired up like this and you want to insert into the back slot, and again, instead of rotating and doing the righty, you can actually do a wide F, and instead of doing R like in the previous case, you would just do R prime to insert the pair and then reverse the wide F with wide F prime. And you can do the same thing on the left. Instead of rotating, you can do a wide F prime, and then you can do an L and then do an F prime for an insert. I don't use this case very often because I personally find rotating to be much easier, but there's an option if you choose to do so. So now let's talk about how your inserts can influence last layer EO. This is not a tutorial for winter variation or VLS. These are just simple things that you guys can do that can help make your last layer a little better. So if you have a dot case and you have a pair that's paired up like this, if you insert with the regular righty insert, then you just end up with a dot case OL, which isn't the greatest. So to influence your EO, from this case, you can actually just do a sledgehammer and that orient this edge and this edge for a boot case. So that goes like this. If you do the sledgehammer, it's R prime, F, R, F prime, and there's your two edges. And you could do this case from the left as well. Same thing with this back slot insert. Yeah, from here you can actually do a back sledgehammer to orient some edges as well, since this is a dot case. So it would look like this. First you rotate up, and then you could do R, U prime, R prime, U for a boot case like that. So this case, the split pair case, in your front right side, I do this algorithm pretty common, and it's guaranteed a cross on top. So this case goes like this. With a split pair, you can go R prime and then D prime and wide R, U prime, wide R prime, D, and then do an R2 for that insert, and you're guaranteed EO on top. So for the split pair on the left case, to get EO on top from a dot, there's also a special insert. However, I like doing this one from the back, so it's mostly righty moves. Obviously, both the previous case and this case can be mirrored, but with a left hand, it's going to be a little more difficult. So the case goes like this. R, D, wide R prime, U, wide R, D prime, and then do an R2, U prime, R, and that's guaranteed EO. Here's a trick that some may recommend. However, I don't really do this. This orients 2 out of the 4 yellow cross edges. So here we have a dot and a split pair into the front. We could do a slice first. I don't know what notation that is. And then insert the pair and then reverse the slice. That will give you a boot, and you could do the same case on the left. But I don't think it's worth it because there's S moves, and I would rather just take the dot PL, honestly. So I think that covers pretty much all the inserts I've either used or have seen pretty commonly on YouTube. So yeah, I hope you guys like this type of content, just a bit of consolidation of common tips and tricks here and there. So I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.